What is up, YouTube? It is Shane, or the Zero Divide, and I am bringing you my first Black Ops 2 gameplay commentary. I've uploaded other videos, but none of them had commentaries. It was all just straight gameplay. And then I figured, you know what? I have a microphone, I have Sony Vegas, I have an HD PVR. If I'm going to do this YouTube thing, I may as well do it right, don't half-ass it. So I watched a couple YouTube tutorials, and here we go. My setup this game, I'm running the MTAR with laser sight and suppressor. I'm also running Ghost, Hardline, Scavenger, and Dexterity along with the C4. The reason I'm running this setup is, well, I'm trying to find assault rifle rushing setups that work. And it's really, really difficult to make an assault rushing class work, or assault rifle rushing class. You know, it's not like previous Call of Duties where you could use an ACR and you could compete mid-range, you could compete short range, you could compete long range. You know, Modern Warfare 3's assault rifles were so much more powerful than Black Ops 2's. At least that's what it feels like. I don't know, you guys may have a different experience than I do, but the way I see it is Black Ops 2 is a very SMG dominated game. It's not really, they have done a good job balancing the game. Nothing feels too overpowered, nothing feels, extremely weak, with the exception of the S12 and the M12-16 shotguns. Those things are ass in pixel form pretty much. But other than that, everything else seems okay. I mean, obviously you want to use a suppressor on an assault rifle to kind of stay off the minimap, because you really need to control your engagements with an assault rifle. It's not like an SMG where you can run around a corner and just pull it from the hip and spray somebody down. Generally, assault rifles have a larger hip fire spread, so that doesn't work nearly as well. Plus, they have a higher raise time, so it's just SMGs are going to win close quarters engagements most of the time. And look at that fail! I heard him coming, and then I just completely missed my reactions. Decided they were going to take a nap there for a second. The reason I'm running the laser sight on this is that I want to have a chance if I get surprised by somebody with an SMG. I don't want it to just be an instant loss in that gunfight. I'd like to have a chance to win that gunfight. And the MTAR actually has a pretty decent fire rate, as well as pretty good damage up close. So the laser sight actually makes it so that you're not guaranteed to lose every close quarters engagement. And look at that. That right there is why you play the objective, folks. I'm not saying run on B and dive on it over and over and over and over and over, but, help your teammates capture. Right there was the quickest 400 points that you can get in the game, just about. A capture kill and the capture itself. I mean, that was so easy to get my VSAT and my escort drone. And when you have a VSAT up, you want to be extremely aggressive with a VSAT. You don't want to just sit back and try to let the enemies come to you. One major reason for that is that your teammates obviously can see them on the minimap. I mean, the VSAT's not a personal kill streak. It helps everybody. So you have to be aggressive in order to get those kills, or else you'll use an entire VSAT and you'll get maybe 100 points because of the VSAT assists. And that's just a waste of a VSAT. You should be getting 4, 5, 6 kills every VSAT that you call in. And in order to do that, you have to be aggressive. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and talk about my kill streaks that I use. This is kind of an unusual kill streak setup. You don't see too many people running something like this. The reason I'm running this is because I hate being locked in in one place while I'm controlling my score streaks. Yes, the Lodestar gets you a shit ton of kills. Yes, the VTOL can get you quite a few kills. The problem with those is that you are completely vulnerable while you're using those. And if you die while you're in your score streak, you don't, obviously you get the points, but those points that you earn with it don't count towards your next score streak. So basically using those, you're just praying that nobody walks by and, sticks a knife in your neck, and then you come out of the score streak, starting all over from the beginning on your score streaks again. So I like to run things that you don't have to physically tell what to do, you just fire and forget them. Those just seem to work out best for me. The scores at the end of the game may not be as high as some of my other videos, but that's okay. You don't have to get 80, 90 kills a game. 50 kills and a few caps and defends are fine. Are you helping your team win the game? That's what's important. Now here's something that I do quite often. When I'm near a score streak and we're getting close to the end of the round, I'll just find a high traffic area and just basically camp it. I'm not going to lie, I'm just camping this right here. I'm close to another VSAT and I don't want to lose it with, 10 seconds to go in the round or even 30 seconds to go. So I'm doing it safe. I'm playing the safe way here, just letting the round end. Next round it'll start. I'll get the 50 points for the initial flag cap. That'll get me even closer to the VSAT. Then one more kill and we have another VSAT out. You have to play smart in this game. This is not Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3, I was one of the biggest Twitch monkeys that played the game. And Twitch monkey is what I call somebody who runs around without any thought to what they're doing and just counts on their reflexes to pull them out of situations where they should be dead. I was that guy that would jump around a corner with a PP90 and try to spray down 4 people. I mean, that was my Modern Warfare 3 play style for the most part. Black Ops 2, I still prefer a more action-oriented, like Rush play style, but you have to be more intelligent about it. You have to use cover to your advantage. You have to use flanking routes. You can't just expect to win 12 gunfights in a row in this game to get a VSAT. It's not going to happen, especially with the connections the way they are. You need to give yourself every advantage that you can in a gunfight, and the easiest advantages you can give yourself are cover. Cover and movement. You should not be running, right down the middle. Like if you're trying to catch B here, or if you're trying to get from A to C, you don't want to run straight down the middle through B because you're exposing yourself to so many lines of sight. And I know I'm kind of contradicting myself, what I said a little bit earlier about being aggressive when you had the VSAT right there, but I saw that my escort drone would probably be able to pick up a few kills from where I was. And hey, free points. Who's going to turn down free points? And the same here. I don't really want to die since I'm getting really close to my dogs. And where I'm at, my escort drone should have a pretty good chance, of picking me up several kills here. Plus with the VSAT out, it's not like they're going to sneak up behind me. And eat that C4, thank you very much. And there's the second dogs of the game. Okay, now here I end up making a fairly big mistake pretty soon. Obviously I should not have waited around here at C. That was just begging to be killed. And what I was doing there, you may think, oh god, that was horrible aim, Shane. I was actually trying to blow up the car on him because he was behind cover, but it was explosive cover. So if I could have gotten a few more bullets in that, I probably would have just backed off and waited for the car to blow up on him, but that didn't happen, unfortunately. Right now, I know that I see my teammates are taking C, and I hate triple capping in Domination. The only time that I personally feel you should triple cap is if there's a VSAT up. And near the end of that VSAT, I believe that you should let them pick up one of the flags back so that you know where they are. Obviously, unless you need the points to win. If you need the triple cap for the win, by all means do it. Triple cap, keep them locked down as long as you can, come back. But if you don't need those triple cap points, like we're up 173 to 80 right now, we don't need a triple cap. The only thing that we're doing right now is just making the game shorter. Which, granted, if you're trying to get a bunch of games in, that's good. If you want a bunch of wins for your win percentage or something, yeah, then try to triple cap all day long. But if you're trying to level up, or if you want good scores, and part of the way to level up is to get good scores, you don't want the game to end that quickly. And I make a huge mistake here. I just killed that guy. I'm thinking, alright, kill cam, he had to have seen me jump over there. So what does he do? He runs around, knows where I am because he saw the kill cam, and then he kills me there. I should have jumped down and continued on my way there. But nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. I make mistakes. You guys make mistakes. Now, hopefully we don't make the same mistakes too often. The mistakes are fine as long as you don't repeat them and make them habitual. Well, that's the end of the game, guys. Final score was, I believe, 48-7. So, thank you very much for listening to my first gameplay commentary. Leave me a like if you like it. If you really like it, then favorite it. If not, then just leave me a comment telling me what I can do better. And this is Zero Divide saying peace. See you next time.